So obviously today was Oscar nominations day, and I genuinely wasn't really planning to turn the camera on just because I know there isn't like loads and loads of crossover between, you know, my audience and like Oscar nominations. But something happened and I really want my thoughts there on it. So, Tick Tick Boom has been snubbed for a Best Picture nomination. I would explain what Tick Tick Boom is, but if you're watching this video, I presume you know. If not, it's on Netflix. Give it a watch. It's a banger. I'm a bit flabbergasted, to be fair, because I was pretty sure that it was going to get nominated. I was pretty sure it deserved a nomination. I mean, I personally wanted it to win, but I knew that was never going to happen because it's a musical. I mean, the film didn't really get much love in general. I mean, obviously Andrew Garfield got nominated, brilliant, and I think it got like another nomination for like one of the smaller categories. Overall, this was like hyped up as like one of the front runners, and to be fair, like the BAFTA nominations came out and Tick Tick Boom gets completely snubbed, now this, and it isn't even invited into Best Picture. The worst thing about that is obviously they can nominate up to 10 films. A lot of years recently they haven't been nominating 10 films, they've been nominating like 8 or 9 for Best Picture. So the fact that they nominated 10 films and yet Tick Tick Boom still couldn't make it in, baffled. Baffled. Let's have a look at the nominees, because I truly think it's important to look at them and go, did you really deserve that compared to Tick Tick Boom? For example, Dune. For some reason, the Academy seems to love Dune. It's just a sci-fi film, and you know, it's part of a franchise. Hollywood hates franchises, and the Oscars hate franchises until Tick Tick Boom gets nominated. Nightmare Alley is a good film. I have seen it. Nightmare Alley is a very good film, but it's nowhere near the quality of Tick Tick Boom, truly. If I'm completely honest, I know West Side Story is very popular. Look, it's a brilliant adaptation of that show. But the groundwork's already been laid. There's already been West Side Story films, and it's not wholly original, but guess what? It's directed by Steven Spielberg, so we have to love it. I just think this is a film that really like resonates, as is impactful. It has this sort of entertainment value, which is absolutely fantastic, but also has the deep Oscar-y messages that, you know, the Oscars would usually support. But unfortunately, it's not, you know, made or produced or starred by any of their favourites. Yes, I know Andrew Garfield has been previously nominated. I believe he won, actually. But apart from that, there's none of their group. I mean, for me, like I've said, I think Tick Tick Boom is a lot better than West Side Story, but because West Side Story is Steven Spielberg and Tick Tick Boom is Lin-Manuel Miranda, you know where the Academy's going to go with that. They're just going to prefer Steven Spielberg because it's Steven Spielberg. The Oscars is unfortunately built on favourites. That's probably why Meryl Streep has been nominated for years, not always for fantastic performances. It's just because she's Meryl Streep. Judi Dench delivers a very good performance, and therefore that has to be nominated for an Oscar. Unfortunately, it didn't even get talked about in terms of like the race for the Oscars. But I think Lin-Manuel Miranda as director is also a big snub. Because I think the film is just built from this visual energy. A lot of like, Lin caters it around Andrew's performance, but also just the way he captures the visuals and this world. Lin smashed the direction of this, truly, and I think that's a snub, and I think the reason why he didn't get talked about is because it's Lin-Manuel Miranda directing. I think they only really give him credibility for, you know, his songwriting, and I don't it is snobby. It feels snobby to me. I think the one thing I can understand is that as an aspiring actor, I can see how this film could mean more to me than a lot of others, and maybe that's why it didn't get the nominations, because it just didn't resonate with others as much as it resonated for me. But then on the other hand, Hollywood has consistently nominated films that are about them, you know, like Hollywood, but, you know, but I guess, to be fair, I guess it's not about the experience of Hollywood really, because it's about someone struggling, not someone thriving and succeeding, and how wonderful is Hollywood. And that's not even a shot at, you know, some of those films. Like, I loved La La Land. Like, La La Land was a brilliant film. But genuinely, Tick Tick Boom was the best film I saw this year, 100%. And it's just a shame. And I'm not excited for the Oscars at all. Not that I really like get like massively excited for the Oscars anyway. But let's face it, if it's not really in any other of the major categories. Andrew Garfield ain't winning. And to be fair, I know there's a lot of buzz about Will Smith and his performance, and I think Benedict Cumberbatch is getting quite a lot of buzz. But there's no chance of Andrew winning for that role. There just isn't. So the Oscars have lost all my interest. When Oscars rolls around, I'll wake up, check who won, and then brilliant. I think for me, I am just disappointed. I am, because I think Tick Tick Boom was worthy of that nomination, and I wanted that on my channel. This is me laying my flag in it. Just a couple of quick notes on the channel, just because this is a odd video. I wasn't planning to make this video, so I'm still going to be uploading tomorrow, and then I've been doing quite good uploading every 3 days, but it kind of felt cheaty to like push back the upload that was going to come out today just in like 3 days, because this isn't really a proper video, is it? But yeah, banging. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. I salute the camera again. I keep doing it. Why? What am I like?